Okay, so like I don't know if I'm gonna put this stream up on YouTube. I might, because there are more of my readers there on YouTube. Anyway, so it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. I guess belated Merry Christmas to whoever's gonna watch this. After that, but I just wanna give my readers a heads up. So what happened is some of you know that I've written a blog about it and I've posted it to like several places, but I've actually made an impossible bet with my dad for full-time writing dream. So what happened is I didn't make it, so I had to make like USD 1,500 every month as a full-time writer, and of course knowing that this kind of occupation is a hit or miss and most people miss rather than hit, so it has always been impossible right from the start, and it's finally come up, and like it's come to catch up with me, so I have to go and look for a full-time job next year, kind of. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but in any case, like for the month of December I've been feeling a little bit like up and down. So you can see, those of you who follow Time Cross Academy might know that I didn't update for a while. Like the stock checkers just ran out, and then the Patreon has been scheduled, okay? Because like you guys are the ones supporting me financially towards the end. I appreciate it, so I can't let you guys down. So, for some of you who wonder why this stream's title is as such, well, I have depression. I have been diagnosed with chronic depression since a young age, like as a child. But anyways, so it's not the kind of depression that makes you don't want to go out, don't want to socialize, don't want to do anything, just want to rot, just want to die. I've been through that kind of phases before, but over the years, if you live with depression for long enough, you realize that you've got to move on. And this is when high functioning depression comes in. Like, I'm an overachiever and I'm also a workaholic. So, like, while I like doing what I like to do, sometimes it just becomes too much, and lately it's been a little bit too much. Like I wish next year never come, so that I can continue living the kind of life that I live as a full-time writer. Like sure, there might be ups and downs, there might be good things, there might be bad things, there might be times when I feel like I was, overwhelmed. I was writing like 5 books at one time, one point of time this year. And of the five, I actually completed three this year. One still unpublished, pending edits. But anyways, so like the other two serial works, I'm considering of, ending it off as quick as possible because I I can't deal with this. I just can't deal with this. So, um, yeah, I wake up every morning and I realized that it's one day closer towards the end of 2020, and then this thing just keeps setting in to remind me that it's like an execution date that's coming up and you're on a death row. So hold up. I can't exactly feel appreciative towards this kind of things. I make myself, look at Word stock, like, the Word documents. I go on Inkstone, I check some of the comments, I check some of the ratings, I do the normal writer stuff that I do, and then I completely break down. Because I know that I can't keep this up forever, and like this reality hits really hard. It's not easy. I've been putting off a lot of things, and those people who know me will know that I'm not a procrastinator. Like, I don't procrastinate. I don't push off things that I want to do. But, it's like the 25th. So it's like literally 5, 6 days left before 2021 starts. And, the war inside of me, like the fighting between I need to finish a lot of things that I have on my writing list this year. I've probably completed about half of the things that I have to do in December. I currently am supposed to be plotting for Time Cross Academy. That's like last week's due that I didn't do. Then I just couldn't get anything out. And I thought maybe, I won't go and do finance anymore cause like I absolutely hate finance, and if I do that, there will be no chance of me writing anything good next year cause like my brain cells are all just gonna die. If my brain cells die, and I work 8 hours and I come back home by the time it's like 10 p.m. and I settle everything and then I have to write at 10 p.m. after a whole days of work and I have to wake up at what 8 the next day. If I'm gonna have that kind of life again, I don't think my readers will be too happy with the kind of quality and work that I produce. So I'm heavily considering it, like reconsidering not going into that line. But like my dad actually screwed up a lot of my life choices, so I don't have any other skills. I could go into music, but I'm not confident with my piano skills because I have trauma after taking all the way up. Like I'm certified ABRSM grade 8 for theory and practical, but I just fucking screwed it up. Yeah, I have trauma from taking too many exams. Like, I first started playing the piano because I wanted to play like one song. And then the my mom signed me up for classes and the teacher was like, "Oh my god, you have talent, but you're like 10 years too late to learn the piano." Like she kept pushing me to go for higher grading. Every year I took piano exams. So my classes consisted of no songs that I want to play and only exam pieces. So it's like the continuous drilling. And when you the difference between as a hobby, playing piano as a hobby and playing piano's pieces for like the exams is that your fingers have to be fast enough, which I just realized after not touching the piano for like 3 4 years. um I had a nuclear meltdown, like semi-nuclear meltdown. What do I do for relaxation? What do I do for relaxation? To be honest, I work. I work a lot. I don't know, like relaxation. I don't have time for relaxation. It's too many things I want to do. I don't relax. And I just keep chasing time. I don't have time. I need to finish up a lot of books in my life before I die. And even if I worked 16 hours a day, I won't have enough time. But I'm forced to get a job next year because I lost an impossible bet with my dad. So yeah, that's what spirals me down into depression in the first place because it's impossible in the first place. But reality just doesn't like you. I guess I don't relax. I just work, and if I can't get it down, I pour coffee. I use a lot of coffee, and then if I can't, I will collapse. But I also have insomnia, so sleeping is not part of relaxing and recharging. Like maybe I have times when I recharge based on writing because I need to find stuff for inspiration. Yeah, I know it's mandatory, but I just don't. I enjoy writing so much. I enjoy art so much. I enjoy music so much that I don't think it's a chore. I don't think it's a job. I just want to indulge in all this, but I can't anymore next year. So yeah, that's for. I don't know where you came from, by the way. This is just a random stream that I'm doing so that I can put it up to YouTube. So yeah, whoever you are, random stranger. Yes. It's Christmas, I know, Merry Christmas. I just don't celebrate it. It's way too hot in Singapore anyways. There's no snow. So it's summer. You don't have to tell me that you don't have to tell me that taking a break is mandatory. People have told me that. I just don't do it because there's no time to be doing it. And this is why I broke up with the last person I dated because they're always telling me to take it easy, to take it slow. I can't take it slow. I can't take it easy. I won't take it easy. I have too many things I want to do, and I'm not gonna live forever. That's that's why I can't deal with this. I want to be able to write more. I want to be able to compose music more. I want to be able to learn a whole new bunch of things, but I can't. Yeah, you came from Twitch. I know. I'm just saying you're not one of my readers, are you? You're just a random stranger. But yeah, so like I was saying, it's not possible. The bet wasn't possible. It was like rigged. Definitely rigged. So yeah, if you want to talk about people who are fond of gaslighting others and like, passive aggressive, my dad's a very good example of that. Yep. I'm not blaming him or anything. Like, reality does suck. And if you don't have money in reality, you can't do anything. I understand that, but at the same time, I don't want to be told that by someone who doesn't do anything with his life and just complains about it because he is forced to work in a job that he doesn't really like and he complains every day and he takes it out on someone else who's enjoying life the way that they enjoy it just because they see that they're happy and stuff like that. You know, I'm not I'm not pleased, but at the same time, there's nothing I can do except, if I live in his house, I gotta obey his rules. And, rent in Singapore is way too expensive. I could live with my mom, but I can't deal with my mom either. So, yeah. Anyway, so back for my readers who might be watching this when I port it over to YouTube. Ball of Nothing, I might end it prematurely and abruptly. So, the moment season 4 is complete and season 4 is like it's about 3 more arcs away. So once these 3 arcs are complete for Ball of Nothing, I might end it completely. Like I have a lot of seasons planned because we still have to go through finding all the divine entities, and then we have to go through the battle with Solo, and then we have to go through the intergalactical, like the whatever things. It's the multi-world, but I'm gonna skip multi-world. Yeah, so if I were to, actually, I don't know how to stream privately, but it's okay because I'm not aiming for anything and I wasn't actually expecting anyone to come in. So if you want to come in, that's fine. I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm gonna do though. Because you came from Twitch and I don't know why you came from Twitch because I don't know you, but nice to meet you. I just don't like being told that I have to take a break. Yeah, so anyway, so the ones who are gonna follow Ball of Nothing, I will do a last ditch. I will introduce something. And if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna end it. Basically, that's about it. As for Time Cross Academy, I don't know how many other anthologies I can actually make, but I currently have 2 so far, based on request, that I will make. And then maybe end it hiatus for a while, and if I don't feel like continuing it, it's gonna end. Patreon will still continue for a while because we still have about 12 chapters. That's about 6 months worth of content on Patreon if I end Time Cross Academy after these 2 couples. Which means I will probably, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna start a new work because if I have a very challenging job next year, it's not gonna do it. Yes, Twitch is a public social media platform, but of all the viewers you could choose to go somewhere else. So I don't know why you're here. You're not even part of my followers. That's what I'm saying. Are you like, you need company on Christmas or something? Because I don't know you. You don't read my works. You just come from Twitch, and I'm not particularly, good looking, or my stream is not particularly entertaining and stuff like that. Like, what's your objective? What do you want? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, so before this random Twitch viewer interrupted me, I was saying. So, those of you who have been following Love Journal, I finally did it. The bonus chapters that you've been requesting for, both of it. And I've updated it. Have I updated it? I think I've updated it. I probably updated it on Inkstone. Then the ones who are looking forward to the parody, it's on YouTube right now. It's on premiere since last week or something. Yeah, well, you can continue chatting. It's just that, I don't get what you are for. Yeah, so I actually did put an announcement on Love Journal for those of you who actually stick on with Love Journal. Please head over there. And then those of you who are looking at Egos ends 31st December. So whoever is following this since when was that? July, April, somewhere there. It's completed. You have 5 more days or 6 more days to actually finish reading it. It's not a lot of chapters. It's probably like 30 chapters. No, 48 chapters. I'm sorry. So you have 48 chapters to read, and it's gonna be removed after 31st of December. And I don't know what happened, but there are like 600 collections when there was only 30 before. So somewhere, somehow, something went wrong, but I'm still going to remove it. And just an update, Tapas rejected the offer for eGhost, which means I'm only going to be moving it to Patreon and Amazon. So if you missed it and you want to read it, let me know. I could arrange something. The unedited manuscript, perhaps. Yeah, the thing with streaming privately via Streamlabs to YouTube, I'm not a paying Streamlab user. That's what I'm saying. But in any case, if you insist on staying, yeah, just continue whatever you want to do. I will may or may not reply to you because this is my stream. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be straightforward with you. So as I was saying, the ones who want to see new fanfics, I think I will put something on a poll. I'm not sure where to put the poll. Most of you on Discord aren't even alive. Yeah, Streamlabs is free, but I'm pretty sure you need Prime. You need Prime to be able to, put it out on YouTube privately or something. That's what I'm saying, Preston. Like, okay, you know what? Since you're here, I will entertain you for a bit, but I'm going to heavily edit my whatever first before I put it out on YouTube. So yeah, for those of you who have been following me on Web Novel or Wattpad or wherever you come from, I actually do have a website that I spent 2 months making this year. If I do a public broadcast on YouTube, people don't usually come by, so I have better privacy. That's your opinion, isn't it? I can stream wherever I want to stream, and I'm doing it on Twitch. You know what? I'm probably not gonna explain this concept on streaming, how I stream it, because I'll be very frank. I just use the setup that I get, and that's it. Streamlabs is free. Yes, I'm using Streamlabs. I don't need Prime or anything to stream privately, but I'm using the setting and it doesn't allow me to add YouTube after I edit Twitch unless I have Prime. So whatever it is, that's your opinion. And if I don't know how to do it, I'm not gonna do it. You're the only traffic that I'm getting and you're very responsive, which is something that I don't usually get. Okay, so you're like the only exception that I've experienced so far. Thank you very much. You don't even follow. I'm not even sure why. Well, I don't real I won't have interruptions if if I ignore you, I won't have interruptions. Cause like I don't know why you're here. You just want to argue. You just want attention. So if I ignore you, maybe you'll go away. That's how you lose viewers on Twitch, isn't it? So like I was saying, I guess I'm gonna cut this out. So like I was saying, the things that I want to do for this year includes Okay, three of them have completed already. Two series, Ball of Nothing. Uh, not Love Journal, what's that? Time Cross Academy. So Ball of Nothing is exclusively contracted with Web Novel. Time Cross Academy is non-exclusively contracted with EMP, and it's also available on Tapas. So which means I would probably try and end Ball of Nothing so that I can, after writing 500 chapters, over 500 chapters, I think it's about time. Most original works actually don't last more than 300 chapters, some of them. They end at 300 chapters, and then that's about it. I've lasted longer. So I'm not X-Law. I'm not one of the like top 10 paid authors in rankings or whatever. So those people have up to 1,200 chapters. They have 1,200 chapters, and they are continuing to do it because I mean it brings in money, and that's good for them. But not me, so I'm gonna end it. Just to let you guys know, some of the content that I write on Ball of Nothing is, people don't seem to dig it. Like, they have a misconception, or rather the expectations don't align with what they are seeing. So that's that. So I might end, and when I say I might end, means I really just skip the entire process of finding whatever he needs to find all the way to the end, which I can spoil you because I've decided on the end when I actually first started the book. Means from chapter 1, I already knew the ending that I want to get before I wrote it, which is some of you might have speculated it correctly. So the beginning is the end. If it doesn't make sense, just stay tuned because it will be ending next year anyways. If I don't feel like continuing, and if it's not good, and if the last push for win-win doesn't work, when I say win-win, I mean you gotta buy privy first. And then if you buy privy, and then I'll do a mass release based on the amount of privy that's bought. Which means, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's happening because whenever I check the privy doesn't end up like, tallying with the amount of whatever that people have bought normally. Like, I don't see it coming out in the report at the end of the month, like on the 5th of the next month. Okay, so that's for Ball of Nothing. And then Time Cross Academy is, like I said, another two more. And then season 2, if I do a season 2, will be about the festival. I think it's probably the festival and the heat sessions. So you'll get to see some new stuff happening. I'm not sure if I want to introduce new characters because like the anthology is getting a little bit too complex for an anthology. I think it's five, five, six couples so far. That's about there's about 20 characters as of now. No, don't worry. I'm past suicide if that's what you're worrying about. I've attempted it several times in the past and I didn't succeed, so I've given up for now. I've given up suicide. Just saying. But I, yeah, I've given up suicide. You don't have to worry. So if you don't want to watch, it's fine. I'm okay. I'm just highly depressed that you can't, I can't continue to do what I want to do as an arts person. So this is just an update for my readers. That's about it. That's why it's a stream. Because I did mention this stream to the readers on Discord, but some people are just dead. And I don't know who's joining. So this is just about it. In case somebody comes in and then I can be like, oh, I did it, but you weren't here. That's what this is for. So I'm not attempting suicide. I am not suicidal. I was a few days ago, but I'm not now. And I probably won't commit suicide because I have someone who, next year is probably gonna be a better year. So some people tell me I date people as if I'm shopping for boyfriends, but no, that's not the case. It's just that I set a date for something like this to happen. Yeah, so next year is gonna be that, and I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out, but anyways, I'm not suicidal. Just saying. I'm chill. No, I've not been to Vietnam. I don't really travel a lot. I have Vietnamese friends though. But I don't know why you are asking this question. Yeah, so for my readers, for the Tiny Army, in case you don't know, I have a website that I actually write several content about, but the one that I actually want to bring attention to is the content page for my Patreon. It's the only content page that you will find because I don't know how Patreon works for those of you who subscribe. Like it's very all over the place. There is no bookmarks. There is no like there might be categories, but you will have to scroll all the way down to find like the previous content chapters, and it started piling a little bit, so it kind of snowballed into I don't know, maybe 10-ish chapters like as of now because I started like a few months back. So it's like every 2 months there's something, and then sometimes there's like premium content, so I also transfer it there, so it's more than 2 updates per month sometimes, and it snowballed. So those of you who joined at a later date, you get to read more. I don't know what to think about your username actually, but hello. So like sometimes it snowballs, and then I just want to, have a place to keep track of everything. And while it might not be updated on time, it's still the most updated. It's the only place that's updated for you guys to join, like Patreon. I don't know. I don't know where you come from, but I'm guessing you come from Time Cross Academy anyways. So that's the only place that I have Patreons coming in for content. I need to adjust some tiers, so that's a next year project because this year is too full. I have to. Ah, you're in Canada. Okay. Well, I hope it's snowing there and that it's not like freaking hot because it's Singapore here and it's impossibly hot. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. I don't really know what to think of your username, but thankfully my stream chat is kind of adult content. It's adult content restricted, right? Okay, it's okay. It has to be okay. And this is not safe for kids. I might have to edit. Okay, so yeah, it's the username. Like, I might have to cut some of this out. Just saying. Yeah, it is. It is a body part, but I'm a BL author, and if this goes on YouTube, okay, actually, I don't really have to edit it because I think it's rated there as well. I can just put a rating up. Yeah, but you don't have a third one. Your username has a third one. That's strange. I'm not discriminating. If it makes you unique, that's it. Oh, I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be very rare. That's about it. So, yeah, I pretty much am done with my whatever announcements that I want to make, but I will have to highly edit the video if I want to put it out on YouTube because I wasn't expecting company. Yeah, no, it's okay because I have people join, and then I was like doing in the middle of a stream, and they're telling me Streamlab is free. You can do this on a private something and upload it to YouTube directly. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not what I want to do. And you gotta have Prime to link it to Twitch and YouTube. That's from understanding. Not sure though. I can't find it. It is linked, but it's not activated. I'm not allowed to activate it. So that's the thing anyways. Yeah, okay. Hi. You can decide if you want to stay or you want to leave. It's fine cuz I am actually done with what I want to do. I just want to take this down, download it, edit it, put it up on YouTube as a message for my readers. No, my beginning of the stream was just announcing because I don't think you're one of my readers or part of the Tiny Army in Discord or Patreon or anything. So the beginning of my stream was just explaining why I'm depressed. Yeah, because of an impossible bet that I made with my dad. Like I have to make a full-time wage from writing if I want to continue living this lifestyle as a full-time writer, and I can't, so I have to go and kill my brain cells next year in exchange for money, which means less writing, less quality, less content, less everything, and more death, like suicidal thoughts in my mind. I'm not suicidal yet, just confirming it. But that's about it. Yep, and the other guy left, so that's great. So if there's something else you want to talk about, you want to ask, I'm okay with answering them. Otherwise, like Merry Christmas, and I might just end it. Oh, I'm in Singapore. Yeah, so Singapore doesn't have winter, and that sucks because the weather is like, it's very hot right now. And I don't exactly like Christmas this year. It's like Christmas gets worse every year, in my opinion. So yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll be ending stream because I have nothing to talk about. I just wanted video to edit and let my viewers know my story. Oh, as in like why I started the stream. Okay, so like if you want to know the reason why I started this stream, it's no context. Oh my god, you're asking a person who has a lot of stories to tell. I am a writer. Yeah. So like if you want a story, I am a writer. I have a lot of stories to tell. Just don't have enough time for all of them. So yeah, my story, do you want it to be entertaining or do you want it to be informational? Cuz I can do both. I just don't have a degree for it. I have a degree in business management. So maybe we start from self-introduction, like because you don't know me and I probably don't know you. Me, honest, yeah, that there's no way I can be dishonest because I don't know how to lie. Like I can tell a lie, but it'll be very obvious it's a lie. So, maybe some self-introduction, I guess. So I'm the kind of writer who exists, but nobody knows, and is in my eyes, I'm like severely underappreciated by the community because nowadays arts are money-making schemes. Yeah, well, where does the inspiration of third nipple come from then? And why 79? Is that the year you're born or something? Or is that like your favorite number? Now, let's start with that. It's kind of safe. Ah, okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, so I was born in 95. So slightly later, but still okay. I like to think that you're one of the mature audiences then. Like mentally mature audiences. Yeah, so what are you doing up so late, like on Christmas? Or is it Christmas Eve there? Because, like, people are usually spending Christmas with family. Oh, I see. Internet started developing. That was what, 20 years ago? 1990s, maybe? Was in the 90s, right? Because I remember back then the internet was only beginning. So it's like the dot com bubble or something. Yeah, I think it was in the 90s or like the 2000s. Because my dad was working in that period of time that had like, financial or global crisis whereby the computers of Microsoft won't change 999 to 2000, that kind of thing. I don't know what that was, but that was like a major deal. Then back then I was in kindergarten. So that's that's something. That's something I actually do remember. So I'm not very young. 79. So like why aren't you spending Christmas with your fam? Lockdown. Yeah, that's true. I think it's the same everywhere. It's just that, I thought most. Oh, okay. Yeah. The limit here should be 8 people, I think, in Singapore right now. I'm not sure if it's up or down again because there was like a new flood of COVID cases found. They might clamp it down again. Oh, it's 5 there. Yeah. It was 5 here for like a pretty long time. Then stuff happened, then they try to open up, then once they open up the cruise and stuff like that, and more people got infected, and then it's back to down again. This is tough. Oh, but the first shipment of vaccine should have arrived in Singapore, so it should get better in a few weeks, I hope. Because the job market is still crappy. I don't know how I'm gonna find a full-time job next year, to be very honest. Yeah, but I have to, because like it's part of the deal, you see. I'm very surprised because like if you go to McDonald's, usually they are hiring all year round, like to whoever and whenever. But like McDonald's here is not hiring. Writer, it must be difficult. Well, it depends on what kind of writer you are. Like I'm the kind of writer who believes in adding value to the story. Like I want to be the start of like a philosophical fiction era, you know? Like I want to be able to write things that changes people's lives, like be a lighthouse for other people based on all the terrible things that happened to me, just so it could help make someone better, you know. But at the same time, it's killing me on the inside when I don't get, you know, all I get is hate responses, and that's just like, yeah, it's the opposite of what it's meant to be. People just need someone easy to, target, to hate on, to pour all their anger and resentment on. It doesn't matter who, as long as you are trying to do good, it's just not gonna go well. Painted Bird. No, have not read that. And to be honest, ever since I started writing seriously, I don't really have time to read books. It's very strange. I used to read a lot, and then once I started writing, I research a lot, so I read more non-fiction and factual things rather than fiction books itself. I don't know why, but I think this is something that happens to a lot of writers as well. I love reading. I used to have bookshelves and bookshelves and bookshelves, and all my, recently, like last year, my bookshelf broke because I have way too many books, and every time I buy books, I read it once, and I remember it for life, and I have to give away the entire collection because I needed more space to buy more books. Like that was the cycle before I became a writer. And then when I became a writer, I just completely didn't read fiction anymore, you know? Yeah, that's kind of bad. I want to go back into reading fiction, but then again, I have no money to do that because writing doesn't bring me dough. Ah, that's true. Should I Google it now? Painted Bird. Oh, it's actually a film. Is it a book? It's Russian though. Oh, Gumball. Hello. Polish. It's war drama. Oh. Mm, yeah, maybe I will check it out. Actually, I have like a reading list of books that other people have recommended me, and yeah, like Sandman Slim is one book that somebody has recommended, and I still haven't gotten to reading it. I just got no time, my god. Okay, let me write this down so at least, when I get to it, I get to it all together. But I probably won't be doing it anytime soon, the Painted Bird. Like, I appreciate all the recommendations. I just can't do it, immediately. Yeah, it's not family friendly because it's about war. Like, Wikipedia is sending me the film though. It's in Polish. into Slavic, Czech, Russian, and German. Okay, how about this painted bird? The novel. Jersey. Krasinski. I know, right? This is like the joy of people who enjoy reading and stuff like that. But like, it's a shame that not a lot of people read nowadays. So my craft is wasted. Most people are like, oh, if there's a film adaptation of this thing or a manga adaptation of this book, I'll read it. J is pronounced like a Y in Polish. So it's not Jersey, it's Yersey. Okay, that's interesting. Yersey. I might be doing this wrong. Okay. Ah, yes, Yersey. Okay, that's new. That's like really new. So yeah, so I basically was done with my earlier stream. That I'm gonna like take this down and I'm gonna edit it so that I can put it up as an announcement to my viewers on YouTube. But yeah, Gumball, why are you not? Is it time for you to be sleeping? What's wrong with you? I thought you said you were gonna like go spend Christmas with your cousin and with your brother. And why are you online? Wait, what time is it for you? It's like 6 hours difference, right? 6, 8, 7ish, 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. there. No, wait, it's not 8 p.m. It's like 6, 7 a.m. Is it? Oh, it's not. Is it? Um. Okay, good night. Merry Christmas to you as well. Don't stay up too late. I don't know why you are joining stream, but yeah, okay. Nice having you here. Nice to meet you. Gumball, what time is it for you? You shouldn't be here. You really shouldn't be here. It's like morning. Have you been like up all night? Like the hour clock is broken. Ah, so I was right. It's about 7 a.m. Why are you on stream at 7 a.m.? I don't believe that you've gone to bed yet, because you don't wake up early. So unless you woke up at 3 a.m. and you slept at what, 6 p.m., you haven't gone to sleep. You haven't slept at all. What are you doing? Okay, so you climbed out of bed, and the first thing you wanted to do was like, oh, Breeze streaming, let's head on and crush a stream. You do realize I don't stream as often, right? Like, this is the first time I'm streaming on the just chatting category. Normally, I host writing streams in the writers category that nobody watches, so this is something. You got cereal first? Okay, yeah, I mean, like, that's good, but you still need sleep, boy. You still need sleep. Like, as strange as this sounds, because I'm putting up here that I have high functioning depression, which comes with insomnia as a package, but I'm telling you that you need to sleep. You got no rights to judge me, though. You're just freaking weird. So, like, do you want me to accompany you for like the afternoon that I have? Because I'm streaming anyways, but I'm gonna work, like, I'm gonna try to work on stream. Yeah, so it's like on paper, I can't, like, screen share this over to the stream, so whatever. I'm just gonna write it down. Plotting session. Let me know when you're back for cereal or something. I can't say I don't understand the feeling of having a ruined body clock cycle. Oh, actually, I'm done with this. which is good news in a strange way. Okay. Do I need to schedule that? No, I don't have to schedule anything. I need to update this. I'll probably get it done after the plots. So I don't want to write that thing. Yeah, okay. Well, if you're gonna chill with TV, then I'm going to end the stream because I don't want to, it's meant to be a short stream of me rambling to update my readers about what the hell is going on with my life and the plans for 2021 as a writer. But, I just keep getting a lot of people, strange people popping in saying, "Oh, hi." And then someone is like, "Oh, are you depressed? Are you suicidal?" And I'm like, I've been suicidal, but I'm not currently suicidal, if that makes it any better. So yeah, that's about the stream. Yeah. If you're gonna chill, let me know in the chat so that I can at least end it on a good note. Download it, edit it, and do something productive for the rest of today. And Merry Christmas again. Easy, wish it was as simple as that, but yeah, thanks for hopping by even though you should be sleeping, but I'm not gonna nag you anymore, okay? Just enjoy Christmas, take it easy, and I'm here on Discord if you need to chat. Gonna end it now.